Hello, and welcome to the Cohen Career Center's video clinic on how to utilize your LinkedIn. This presentation will show you how to best utilize your LinkedIn. At this point, you should already have a profile created. If you don't have a profile created, feel free to check out our other video clinic on creating your LinkedIn profile. Now, let's get into how to utilize LinkedIn to its fullest. So you have a LinkedIn profile. What can you do with LinkedIn? Well, you can do a variety of things on this platform, from applying for jobs, connecting with others, and even increasing and sharing your skills. The topics we're going to cover today are how to find/apply for jobs and internships, connecting with people, learning new skills, and discovering your community. First and foremost, you may know that LinkedIn has a lot of job postings. The jobs section houses internships, full-time and part-time jobs in a variety of different industries. Make sure you search by a variety of factors as well. And also note that you can search by experience level too. So let's take a look at that job search function. You can search by title, skill, or company there on the left side search bar. And then on the right, you can search by location. And here are your curated options. You can scroll down to get a better look at the description and even filter by what kind of experience you want. You can save your jobs so you can use the job tracker to apply for multiple and keep track of which ones you have applied to and which ones you still need to. LinkedIn is a great way to start connecting with people. Start building your network by connecting with classmates, faculty, family, and contacts you know and who know you. There are a few ways you can find people to connect with on LinkedIn. First, you can search the people you know and want to connect with in the search bar. You could also search a friend's connections to find people that you may already know. You could look at the groups people are in, or LinkedIn will also give you a list of recommended connections that you can go through. So on the LinkedIn landing page, you can go up to My Network. Here, you can add any personal contacts, check your connections, and a multitude of other things. Here will be your recommendation list, and you can see if you know anybody there and connect that way. So if I know Don Snyder, I can check out his profile here. We can see we have 3 mutual connections, so I can connect with him. I can also add a personalized message to my invitation if I want to. And we've just connected with Don. Going back to My Network, we can see the Groups tab there on the left side, and we can discover some groups that we want to be a part of. So if we want content about higher education, about marketing, or any kind of interest that you have. So let's search for marketing. Here, there will be a list of marketing groups that you can request to join. Then, going back to My Network, we can also follow hashtags. Things like the coronavirus, or Netflix, or Bill Gates, we can follow different interests of ours. Did you know that you can search for William & Mary alumni on LinkedIn? Go to the William & Mary page and click on the Alumni tab to the left-hand side. Here you can search alumni by geographic location, company, industry, major, or skills. This will help you find others to add to your network, search for companies or jobs that may be interesting to you, or even conduct informational interviews. For instance, here we searched alumni by company and selected Amazon, which resulted in 64 alums. Take note of anyone that you have a shared connection with or are in a mutual group with. You can check the groups and mutual connections in the highlights section of their profile. This allows you to see areas where you might be able to make connections with alum. So let's go over how to find that William & Mary page. You're going to type in William & Mary in the top left search bar and click on the first result. There on the left side taskbar, you're going to find alumni and go ahead and click on it. Here's where you can search by where they live, where they work, what their skill sets are, and much more. So if we wanted to find alum that work in New York City, we'll click on New York City and see what they do and what they studied. So here are alum who work in New York City and have a major in history from William & Mary. You can even search by their class year. And see it that way. Here, if you scroll down, you can see who the people are and you can connect with them and see if you have any shared connections in common or are a part of any of the same groups. You can add a note again to your invitation. Here you can also search for different companies that interest you, like Capital One, and see over there on the right side what alumni work at Capital One. You can also filter by different things, like where they went to school. And here are all the alumni who went to William & Mary who work at Capital One. Speaking of making connections, there are several ways you can choose to reach out to somebody you find on LinkedIn. First is with your common groups. Click My Network, which is at the top, and then choose Groups, which is on the left, and then click on a specific name of a group. Then to the top right, you'll see All. Then click on Message, which is to the right of each group member, and your inbox will appear and you can message that person. Next is through your shared connections. If you share a connection with somebody, think about asking that shared connection to provide an introduction. Since you can't send a message straight to somebody without LinkedIn Premium, you can use the shared connection to start a conversation for you. And then lastly is the connection button. If you're not connected and wish to message, click the Connect button. Don't see the Connect button? Then click More, and then the Connect will be in the drop-down menu. After you click Connect, you can click to add a note. You have 300 characters to plead your case. Try to mention one that you're a William & Mary student or your William & Mary affiliation. then your state or your motivation or reasoning for connection. And then make a simple ask, such as some quick advice or a brief phone call. You can use the search feature to search groups based on topics that interest you. Also find groups that your connections are in. So in the search bar, you can search William & Mary Network. And you can request to join that group. Then you can see what connections you have in common or people you know who are already in that group. Then click on My Network and see the groups that you're in and discover new ones as well. So if I'm interested in marketing research, I can click on this and request to join. Did you know that you also have access to LinkedIn Learning as a William & Mary student? There are many videos and tutorials you can check out to help enhance your skill set. Just make sure you log in using your William & Mary single sign-on, and you can find it linked directly on the SWEM Library website. It will also recommend courses for you based on your interests. Let's check out LinkedIn Learning. Let's visit the website. So here's the landing page. Here you can find a variety of different courses that can tailor to your interests and build your skill set. So let's click on this one. And we can see the video appears.
So really excited about this course, Creating Your Career.
Another tip, use your newsfeed. Don't forget to engage with content posted on your newsfeed. Share content that's relevant to your industry. Here you can share posts and view special reports and what's in today's news. This is a great way to keep up to date with different companies and interact with them. Here you can also create a post and comment on the work that other people are doing or the work that you're doing yourself. We can also link websites and add hashtags. Then you can click Post. Thank you so much for joining me as we learned how to best utilize your LinkedIn. If you have any follow-up questions about LinkedIn or anything else career related, someone at the Cohen Career Center would be happy to meet with you one-on-one. You can schedule an appointment through Tribe Careers or drop by our quick advising hours. You can also hop on our website, mycareer.wm.edu, for more resources and video clinics just like this one. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day.